Okay, happy morning, everybody.
Happy
Good
morning.
Good
morning.
morning. Morning.
My name is Wira, and I will be the acting sergeant at arms for tonight's meeting. If you want to join this, here are some ground rules. First of all, be on time. Since we start at 7, at least you either arrive at 7 or 15 minutes before 7. Rule number 2, identify yourself properly. If you're a visiting Toastmaster, you can write PTM, your name, and your original club. Like for example, you're from Ultimate Toastmaster, you can write PTM blank and then Ultimate Toastmaster or any other Toastmaster club in the world or in Indonesia. Or if you're a guest, you can write your name G and then your name. Like for example, G John. Turn on your camera. Rule number 3. Make sure that when the meeting is in progress, make sure you turn on your camera so we can see your beautiful and handsome faces. Like for example, has a new haircut, we can say, hey, you have a nice haircut there.
Hmm.
Rule number 4, keep your microphone on mute. When you're not speaking, make sure that your microphone is turned off because it will distract the people or the person who is speaking. And finally, be fully present and have fun. Well, it's self-explanatory. So without further ado, let me pass my control to our president, Toastmaster Gardner.
Thank you, Toastmasters Wira, for the introduction. All right, and now with the power vested in me, I hereby open this meeting. The sound, and please everyone unmute yourself and repeat after me. Happy morning!
Happy
Happy
morning.
morning.
Morning happy.
Yay, thank you so much for your spirit of happy morning spirit. And yeah, since this all of you are our recurring participants, so you already know what happy morning means to our club. So basically, yeah, it's the morning spirit that we always try to implement here in SCBD Toastmasters. And as always, currently I'm the serving as the president of SCBD Toastmasters. And thank you so much for our visiting members for your assistance, Toastmaster Indah, Toastmaster Titin, and all members of SCBD Toastmasters to our regular meeting happening this Friday evening. And yeah, just as per our tradition here, allow me to explain a little bit about Toastmasters International as well as SCBD Toastmasters. But obviously, at the meantime, just sit back, relax, and welcome to SCBD Toastmasters. Right. Obviously, you already understand that Toastmasters International has been a non-profit educational organization that teaches everyone about public speaking and leadership skills. And it has been almost a century old. And by being a member, you will be connected to many members and clubs around the globe. And obviously, you are currently registered to your assigned path in your respective path as well. So yeah, if you, particularly for those of you are being new members in your respective club, feel free to contact the club officers in your club. Like for example, here in SCBD Toastmasters, you can always ask our educational committee, our VP of Education, Toastmaster Dentia, and her team regarding these pathways on how to achieve and accomplish your respective projects. And here in SCBD Toastmasters, we always uphold the vision of becoming a platform where everyone can become a better you. And how to achieve the vision itself, simply by empowering every individual to strive for progress, by instilling the values of being structured, collaborative, bold, and determined. SCBD Toastmasters is determined to provide this platform where everyone can become a better you by striving for progress. Thank you so much for your time here every Friday from 7 to 9 p.m. Jakarta time. Hopefully soon enough during these unprecedented times, but we are still following the updates regarding the COVID and stuff. And hopefully we'll be able to host our hybrid meeting soon. Wish us luck. But yeah, we will keep you updated through our social media, of course. And feel free to follow our Instagram. Don't forget to click and turn on the notification at SCBD Toastmasters. There's a link provided in our bio. Click chat us via WhatsApp and you will be directed to our VP of Membership, Toastmaster Melanie. to answer to all of your inquiries. That is all from my side, and thank you so much for, we have upcoming another members joining our meeting. Thank you, Toastmaster Tami and Toastmaster Sari. And now I would like to hand over the control for today's meeting to our Toastmasters of the meeting. Let me welcome Toastmaster Nuraga. Hold on a second. Toastmaster Nuraga, are you there? Yes, I am here. Thank you so much for everyone. So back with me again, I'm Garda, currently serving as your Toastmasters of the meeting or the host for today's event. Thank you so much for your time again. I hope that you are not getting bored seeing my face and also hearing my voice. But don't worry, because today's meeting will be able to discuss a little bit about creativity, just like what I did, change my background and put on my glasses, if you notice. So today's meeting is about creativity. But before I proceed to next section, I would like to ask for your opinion. Maybe I would like to hear from Toastmaster Argi. Hi, Toastmaster Argi. Yeah, thank you for turning on your camera. So I want to ask, by the way, how are you, Toastmaster Argi?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for asking. So my question is, when was the last time you had to be creative?
Creative. Due to my job, because I have a side hustle, so I make a idea for poster in Instagram. So yeah, every day I do, create a poster, a design, just the idea. I can design,
Awesome. Okay, maybe if you are vacant, you can simply, if you also want to share with us some of your designs perhaps, so that all of us in SCBD can get to know your work. And perhaps I do believe that maybe your design can also help boost the promotions of our club, maybe.
Sure.
That will be very lovely. Thank you so much, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Garden.
Yeah, all the best to your side hustle, by the way. And yeah, I would also like to hear from, okay, who do I have here? Toastmaster Fa. Hi, Toastmaster Fa.
Hi,
Hi, how are you?
great.
Thank you so much for your participation today. And yeah, same question. When was the last time you had to be creative, Toastmaster Fa?
Today, because I love to like drawing or painting something and editing, like just random things to just for relax.
I see. So it's like the drawing and the painting, like, like an artist using the, what is it called, the oil painting or the water-based color painting?
No, more to digital.
Awesome, digital painting. Yeah,
Yeah.
something I need to learn as well, because sometimes I'm so, outdated, not following the digital advancement and stuff. Yeah, you can also feel free to share your work perhaps to our colleagues in SCBD Toastmasters, so that maybe we can get to know liaise and also collaborate with you. Who knows, right? Our hobbies can be turning into something fruitful in the future.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Fa. All the best to your hobbies in this digital digital art as well.
Okay.
Okay, so thank you, Toastmaster Argi and Toastmaster Fa. Being creative doesn't have to be, you produce something that's really artsy or you feel really sophisticated. Every single thing, you can also make it creative, right? And as for today's theme, it will be to ignite your inner creativity. And that's what we also would like to hear from our prepared speakers and evaluators for today. And don't forget to use the word of the day that it's artistic. It's an adjective having or revealing natural creative skill relating to or characteristic of art or artistry. use it as much as possible so that our INWD counter will have the word to count on how many word of the day that you will be mentioning in your speech. And as per usual, in every Toastmasters events, we always have three main sessions, that is prepared speech, table topic sessions, and evaluation speech. And I would like to present and also call upon the screen our rangers for today's meeting. From the general evaluator, who is Toastmaster Indah, to introduce your rangers, Toastmaster Indah. Hi, Toastmaster Indah, are you here?
Hi, of course, I'm here, Toastmaster Garda.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Indah. So please introduce your rangers for today's meeting.
All right, thank you very much. Toastmasters of the meeting, Toastmaster Garda, thank you for introducing the rangers. Can you help me to post that rangers you have there? I believe our
right.
audience would like to know who are those. First, probably I'd like to call our timer, Toastmaster Nafla. Toastmaster Nafla, I believe you are here.
Yes, I'm here.
Yay, can you join me to introduce what is your role tonight?
All right. Thank you, Toastmaster Indah. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, happy morning. So today I'll be your timer, and as the name timer, so I have to remind you when the time is up or when the time is almost up. So I will give you a sign, green, yellow, and red. We will start from the prepared speech. So it's for 5 minutes. I will sign a green one, and then 6 minutes for the yellow one, and then 7 for red one. And to be eligible to be voted at prepared speech is the maximum eligible is 7 minutes and 30 seconds. So it's the maximum. And today we have impromptu responses. So it's 5 until 10 minutes. It's 8 for the green, 9 for the yellow, and 10 for the red. And for the table topic session, it's 1 until 2 minutes, which is I will give you the sign green for the 1 minute, and then 1 minute and 30 seconds for yellow, and 2 minutes for red. And also for the evaluation session, I will give you sign for 2 minutes for green, and then 2 minutes and 30 seconds yellow, and then for 3 minutes is red. And I will try to type down below on chat box. So thank you. Back to Toastmaster Indah.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nafla. Everyone, please focus on Toastmaster Nafla, our beautiful timer. All right, now let's go to our ballot counter to make this meeting be more freely. Let's welcome our ballot counter, Toastmaster William. Are you with me, Toastmaster William?
Yes.
Yay, we have him. Please.
Thank you, Ji. Happy morning, TM and guests. I will be your ballot counter for tonight. As a ballot counter, I will help you to vote for the best speaker from each session. How I help you? I will create online voting by using Easy Poll, and after a session is over, I will put the link on the chat box so you may vote. And you're going to vote for your most favorite speakers from prepared session, table topic session, and evaluator. By the end of the meeting, we will have all Hall of Fame for our most favorite speakers and evaluator. Thank you. Back to you, GE.
Very nice, Toastmaster William, for the brief explanation. So everyone, hope you can get the link later on and send the votes to our ballot counter. Now let's go to Toastmaster Dwi, our INWD counter. Toastmaster Dwi, are you there?
Yes, thank you, Toastmaster Indah. Happy morning, everyone. I'm Dwi. I'm currently serving as And word of the day counter. Represents filler words such as long pauses, repeated words. So it's kind of speech marker that perhaps we comfortably use on a daily basis, but perhaps it shows the tip of the iceberg, like nervousness, shyness, or even when you are lost for words. So let's see. I'll be back and be delivering the report at the end of the session. Can't wait to witness your remarkable speech. And yeah, don't forget to use our word of the day. It's artistic, so many as many as possible. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Indah.
Thank you. Don't forget to use the word of the day, artistic. Now, of course, in Toastmaster, we don't have teachers. This is not a class. However, we will have our Toastmaster Titin as our grammarian. Toastmaster Titin.
Yes, thank you, GE. Toastmaster Indah. Happy morning, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. I'm Titin. I'm serving as a grammarian today. And as a grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all speakers, listening carefully to the language usage, and I'll take note of outstanding words, quotes, sayings, or thoughts. And as a grammarian, it is also my duty to introduce the word of the day. For today's meeting, the word of the day is artistic. Artistic is an adjective. Artistic means having or revealing natural creative skill relating to or characteristic of art or artistry. Example of the word artistic in a sentence. Jennifer decided to show her artistic side by painting her kitchen in yellow and black stripes. Another sentence. Ways to be artistic include writing, painting, drawing, singing, playing an instrument, and doing arts and crafts. Each speaker is encouraged to use our word of the day, artistic. And I will provide my report at the end of the meeting when called upon by Madam GE. Thank you, and back to you, Toastmaster Indah.
Thank you, Toastmaster Titin. Now, as I have introduced our rangers for tonight's meeting, I'll just return the screen to Toastmaster of the meeting. Over to you.
Thank you, Madam GE and all evaluation team rangers. And yeah, at the end of this meeting, they will provide everyone with such a thorough and meticulous feedback to improve ourselves in upcoming meetings. And yeah, moving on to the first session, that is the prepared speech session. Today, we are going to listen to 3 outstanding speakers from our club. The first speaker is Toastmaster Uyun, who will be doing her level 1 project 3 about researching and presenting, followed by second speaker Toastmaster Sony, who will be also doing the same project of level 1 project 3. And the last speaker will be Toastmaster Raki, who will be doing his project of level 4 and project 1. And their speeches will be evaluated by their respective evaluator. And to introduce the first speaker, I would like to call upon the screen the first evaluator, that will be Toastmaster Melanie, who will also explain the project of Toastmaster Uyun. Toastmaster Melanie, the screen is yours.
Happy morning, everyone. So today we will be witnessing the level 1 project 3 speech delivery of Toastmaster Uyun for the pathway innovative planning, if I'm not mistaken. Am I correct, Toastmaster Uyun? Okay. So the purpose of the project is for the member to learn or review basic research methods and present a well-organized, well-researched speech on any topic. The length of her speech is 5 to 7 minutes. So please pin the timer, Toastmaster Uyun. And yeah, so that is all. Welcome, Toastmaster Uyun. It's positive yet toxic. It's positive yet toxic, Toastmaster Uyun.
Myself. Thank you. First, sorry before starting. Is the noise audible to you? There's kind of salawat before prayer. It's all good?
It's,
Okay.
Yes.
Your
Okay.
voice is louder.
problem.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Happy morning, everyone. You will not be happy by pursuing happiness, said a psychology Harold Kushner. People might associate happiness with positivity, but actually it's the other way around. You will be happy without being positive 24/7. So today, I would love to share you my brief research about toxic positivity by covering what is it, why it matters, and how to avoid it. First, what is toxic positivity? Have you heard about it before? Toxic positivity. Yeah. So according to Psychology Today, toxic positivity emphasizes that the right way to live is to keep only positive. It is an obsession over positivity and reject all negative feelings. However, according to a study in a journal Emotion, obsession over happiness will be counterproductive. When there is negative feeling, your brain will recognize it as signal of failure, and you will be unhappy. So you want to be happy, but actually you create unhappiness. So I have a comparison table for you. How toxic positivity will differ from healthy positivity. Am I audible?
You're
Yes,
still
you are.
audible.
Okay. So it's visible.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so toxic positivity will say good vibes only, but healthy positivity will give you validation and hope. So a healthy positive person will say, all vibes are welcome here. Toxic positive person will say, stop being so negative. But healthy positive person will say, it's pretty normal to be like negative in this kind of situation. So I hope you can see a clear divide between toxic positivity and healthy positivity. And we go to the next part. Why does it matter? At least there are two main reasons to it. The first, if you ignore any unpleasant feeling, you will actually make them bigger. And the second, if you ignore those negative feelings, they might transform to different ways, such as depression. It sounds frightening, right? So that's the importance of us to embrace any negative feeling. Because, I think some people, including me, have been practicing toxic positivity for a long time. For example, when I was still in university on the 4th year, without my anticipation, I shed my tears in front of my supervisor when I talk about my plan after graduation. But fortunately, she said to me, my supervisor said, oh, it's okay, Uyun. Don't get stressed out. All students also experience the same as you. Take your time. You will eventually get clearer on your plan. That kind of validation and hope gives me peace, that I became calmer, that fortunately my sensei was like healthy, positive person. So how to avoid toxic positivity? In brief, the answer is emotional. So we have some tricks to avoid toxic positivity that I will abbreviate them in the opposite of toxic, new trick that I will share to you. So how to avoid toxic positivity? The answer is new trick. The first, notice your feeling with self-compassion. start saying to yourself, it's okay. Because Noah Spencer in Psychology Today said that our negative feeling is like a sea current. It will be very dangerous if you go against it. And the second, understand it as part of human experience. You can say it's normal, it's normal. If you have negative feeling, because the book of self-compassion said that by recognizing that your negative feeling it's just part of human experience, it will bring you peace. And the third, turn toxic positivity to healthy positivity. So I hope you still remember the comparison table that I shared earlier, that you can turn toxic positivity to healthy positivity. And the fourth, reverse your positive to your positive emotions and try to feel it. You know, when you are feeling down, you can still make a fake smile, right? But try to deeply feel that smile so you can turn that fake smile into a genuine smile. So try to reverse your feeling to your positive emotions and try to feel them. And the fifth is initiate personal journaling, because many studies already said that journaling can channel out your negative emotions. And the last, C, create solutions after validating your emotions. Only after you validate your negative emotion, your brain will start working to find problem solving to your problems. So after all, we need to embrace all emotions that we have, not only the positive one, unless the negativity in yourself will go deeper. And how to avoid it? Please remember the mantra, Nutric, N-U-T-R-I-C. And you can better accept your emotions. And at the end, by accepting any negative feeling, I believe you can reach your happiness. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Garda.
What an awesome speech, Toastmaster Uyun. Everyone, let's give her a round of applause. And thank you, Toastmaster Uyun, for sharing Nutric. Yeah, I do agree with you about, yeah, sometimes people have their struggles in their daily lives, but yeah, then I remembered myself with, fake it till you make it, right? And yeah, acknowledge your well-being and try to embrace and also accept, accepting your emotions sometimes can be the hardest things that we can ever do as a human being. And thank you so much, Toastmaster Uyun, for reminding us about Nutric. Yeah, maybe I should also try to draw Nutric in my room to, remind myself with it. And thank you, Toastmaster Uyun. That was really a heartwarming and very great reminder. And yeah, that is from our first speaker. And now moving on to the second speaker, that is Toastmaster Sony, who will be evaluated by Toastmaster Agus. And to explain Toastmaster Sony's project, I would like to call upon the screen Toastmaster Agus. Now the screen is yours.
Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Nuraga. So dear fellow Toastmasters and guests, the great Mahatma Gandhi once said that happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony. And, I have to be honest with you that I feel the happiest when I am in a Toastmasters meeting because of that quote. And especially today, I have many reasons to be happy. One of them is to finally get back after being absent for 2 months and have the honor to evaluate a fellow club member who is also going to talk about happiness in his speech today. And yeah, who is Toastmaster Sony. And this presentation is part of the researching and presenting project, the last part of presentation mastery path, level 1. And the purpose of this project is for the member to learn or review basic research methods and present a well-organized, well-researched speech on any topic. Now, Toastmaster Sony, are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay, okay, so have you checked your audibility, right? I think I can hear you clearly.
Yes.
Okay, so without further ado, I would like to give the screen to Toastmaster Sony with a contest style. Toastmaster Sony, am I happy? Am I happy, Toastmaster Sony?
Thank you. But with Toastmaster Nafla timer, why I cannot pin on you? Because I had bad experience with timer.
Toastmaster Nafla, can you please raise your hand? I mean the the raise hand button. Thank you. Yeah, there. Can you see her in the first thumbnail, Toastmaster Sony?
It
First
doesn't work,
thumbnail.
but it's okay. Toastmaster Nafla can types. Okay, I'm ready. Thank you. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Happy morning, everyone. My fellow Toastmaster, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I need your help. Please answer my question by choosing one between two options and then types your answer on the chat box. Because I am curious whether being rich or being smart, which is actually become your happiness concept. I give you a few seconds. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. The time is up. And where is the chat box? Okay, I think I cannot read on the chat box, but thank you for your response. And now, let me share my point of view about happiness through the data. And beforehand, thank you for Layangan Putus scene about because of this artistic illustration. Okay, first thing first, last year, the World Happiness Report announced that Finland is the happiest country in the world. And this country has been on the top level for 4 years in a row, followed by Denmark, Swiss, Iceland, Netherlands, and it placed Indonesia on the 82nd position. Incredible. But you know what? In the beginning, I thought that the main indicator of this survey was from prosperity and welfare, which is generated from their economic. But I made the mistake because Finland is not the richest country in the world. Taken from Global Finance website, according to GDP per capita, gross domestic product, the richest country in the world is Luxembourg, which approximately more than $120,000 per capita. In the meantime, Finland itself is not even become the top 10 richest country. However, Finland succeeded become the happiest country in the globe. Now, move to the local report. Indonesia, through Central Statistic Agency, which is known as Badan Pusat Statistik, reported the happiest province in Indonesia. And the province with the happiest people is North Maluku, followed by North Kalimantan, Maluku, Jambi, and North Sulawesi as the 5 biggest, happiest in Indonesia, not Bali or even Jakarta. Whereas the poverty level in each region, Bali and Jakarta, is lower than the top 5 happiest region in Indonesia. Again, money is not always become the key to create our happiness. And it is suitable with this phenomena. Esterlin paradox. There is no significant relationship between happiness and income, said Richard Esterlin in 1974. My fellow Toastmaster, let me continue with another aspect. Meanwhile, still on the same resource, Central Statistic Agency also reported happiness index according to education level in Indonesia. In contrast with economic aspect, happiness index proof that higher education leads to higher happiness level. We can see from this chart, people who never receive any education at all with the blue one is only 66.94 happiness index, which is the lowest one, while master and doctoral graduation is the highest with more than 80 points. Further, when the happiness index is linear with the education level, undoubtedly, that education is very, very important. It is also potential to increase our happiness, not only from what we get in a class or in university, but also the opportunity in every privilege is bigger, such as in job opportunity, relation, income, and what else? Network. And from that reason, I will say that we must strive to obtain our education as high as possible. And don't let money stop our steps to reach our dream or our future. Because Dalai Lama ever said that happiness is not something ready-made, but it comes from your own action. In other words, I can say that the main control in our life is you, you, and you. That's all for me. Back to you, Tom. Don't forget and don't never stop learning. Thank you.
Thank you to Master Sony. So Tutwuri Handayani from the caps and the logo. It's
Absolutely. I promote from Education Minister. I help.
wonderful. That's truly remarkable. And thank you so much for all the data presented in your slides. And yeah, I believe that the spirit of Mbak Kinan is always around the corner, yeah. And hopefully that maybe your wife is also, trying to impersonating one of the scenes in Layangan Putus. But nonetheless, that was truly very useful and enriching data that you presented in your slide. That yeah, I didn't know until you presented that North Maluku is the happiest province in Indonesia, and Jakarta, DKI Jakarta, if I'm not mistaken, was the 28th. Yeah, the 27 or the 28 between Bali and Jakarta. And yeah, so everyone, this is also a reminder about how to raise our happiness. It's not always about money, but yeah, thank you to Master Sony. And maybe if you want to get to know more about how to be happy as a person, you can directly ask Master Sony. And I believe that Master Sony will be very happy to present with the recent data regarding that. Maybe
I will share the book. I will share the book on WhatsApp.
Awesome. Thank you, Master Sony. And yeah, thank you for our second speaker. And now moving on to the third speaker, that is Toastmaster Raki, who will be evaluated by Toastmaster Aryo. And to introduce Toastmaster Raki's project, I would like to call upon the screen Toastmaster Aryo. The screen is yours.
Good evening, my fellow Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen. Back with me again, and today I will be the evaluators of Toastmaster Raki. Toastmaster Raki will be delivering a project of level 4, which is handling difficult situations for his persuasive influence pathways. So what is it about? So basically the idea of this project is for the member to practice strategy for adjusting to unexpected change of a finalist plan. So for example, if you have plan and suddenly you need to make change of the plan, this is how this project all about. The duration of the project will be 5 to 7 minutes to present the idea in the speech. And then there will be 5 to 10 minutes of impromptu responses from audience. So audience is asked to disrupt the idea, give feedbacks, and challenge Toastmaster Raki to challenge his idea and make change of it. So without further ado, let's give a round of applause and warm welcome to Toastmaster Raki, leading is not easy as 1, 2, 3. Leading is not easy as 1, 2, 3. Toastmaster Raki. The screen is yours.
All right, thank you so much, Toastmaster Aryo. Someone told me if you want to take a lead in a team, first thing you should do, create your believer. Because when you can create your believers, your teams will run smoothly. And because of that, your team will be the loyal teammate. Being a leader is a learning process that has not the end. The ability to lead determines how a team can run well. Leaders is something very complex. Understanding the field involved is not enough. The leader must also influence the team. To be able to influence the team, a leader needs a communication. Communication is a very crucial thing. Wrong methods can damage everything. Of course, in a team, communication must be two-way in order. Because of that, you can build the healthy communication. As a team, we should achieve the goal, but somehow there are so many obstacles to achieve it. I ever become a leader in the small group. As a team, we created our plan for a year, and then I decided to took some PIC from bad projects. However, the bad things come. The PIC doesn't work very well, and I should create a new plan. I mean, the new strategy to create that plan come back well. And then after that, I built my communications to one another in a personally touch. I came to one person to another person, talk to them personally, and not all of them can give the good feedback from me, because two of them just didn't reply, just ignore me to communicate with them. But after that, I realized I choose the other way to communicate with their inner circle. So I talked to their friends, and then their friends helped me to communicate with them. And after that, my project run well again, because the communication way that I did, it works. So being a leader is not easy as 1, 2, 3, but it will help you to give you another experience and something new to learn. I think that's all. Back to you, Tom.
All right, thank you, Toastmaster Raki. You will still be spotlighted. Yeah, so I would like to give this opportunity to the audience. Should there be any objection regarding what the speaker has just mentioned? Feel free to just raise your hand and yeah.
Hi.
Oh yeah, sure, Toastmaster Uyun.
Thank you, Toastmaster Raki, for sharing. I am curious with your statement in the beginning. Did you say leaders need to make their believers first? Am I correct? But yeah, I heard another how to say, saying. It's quite famous that actually leaders don't create followers. When you say leaders need to create believers, it's like you make leaders to make followers, but it's not the way. Leaders will create another leader, because if they create believers or followers, it's more like authoritative leader, right? But I don't think that's a good way to become a leader, that we need to be equally the same level with the other people. Yeah, so basically, yeah, I don't think that leaders need to make believers.
All right. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Uyun, for the reaction. Yeah.
From hello, Toastmaster Isyraqi.
Yes.
Thank you for your speech, and I just want to add, I'm agree with Toastmaster Uyun, beside of that her opinion about that's a leader. It's create a leader too, not followers or believer, because sometimes when the leader has already create the leader too, they already delegates or all of the tasks to their staff or their team. So I think it's I disagree with your first opinion in the first speech, but I agree with the Toastmaster Uyun said that leader is create a leader too, and if the leader already give the delegates, it can they can trust, and they can feel really appreciate about that, and so they can make decision, and not it depends with first leader. I think that's all from me. Thank you, Toastmaster Isyraqi.
Thank you.
Excuse me, Toastmaster Isyraqi. Regarding to what Toastmaster Hani and Toastmaster Uyun that say that leaders don't need, that disagree with Toastmaster Isyraqi, don't need to create believers. I think what Toastmaster Isyraqi already said is already valid. One source I learned from Start With Why is we need to create some believer. So how come you make people follow you if they are not believe in you? How come? What will happen if people don't believe in you? They will just work. If you see them with your eyes, and when you don't see them, probably they will not work. They will not respect you just because of him. For example, if Toastmaster Isyraqi have a team, the team is only working when Toastmaster Isyraqi is there. Just because they are follower, not a believer. But then when they are believe with Toastmaster Isyraqi, whenever Toastmaster Isyraqi is there or not, they will just do whatever it takes to complete what Toastmaster Isyraqi say. And that is, I feel that is so valid with all the experience, maybe in my life, in my work, in my friendship, that we need to create why people have to believe us. So then they will become lead themselves. And one story in One Piece, if there's someone who watch One Piece, they have a leader, the name is Luffy, and they have their teams. But everyone have their own goals. But it's not disrupt the team's goals. So they are believe with what the captain or the Luffy goals, which is become the Kaizo Koni, the king of pirates. What do you think?
All right. All right. The why I built the opinion like that. Why a leader needs believers, because in my opinion, if you are in a team, you should so you can not can. So you believe in a one dream, right? So to achieve that dream, you should need a team. That's why I said why leader needs a believer first before he or her or she created the best team. I think that's all from my opinion about why leaders need believers first, then create another leaders. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you for your opinion, Toastmaster Isyraqi. But I don't think that belief is sufficient to move the team. Again, that when you create another leader, it's more democratic. And you know that you also set the lead by example, that they can be a leader the same level as you, and they can move the the leaderships into a bigger scale. So what I would love to emphasize here is the hierarchy. When it says that leader need to make believers, followers, it's like that you become a leader and then put the others lower than you. But if we create other leaders, we put everyone in the same level. So that's the point that I would love to say.
I don't think so, Toastmaster Uyun. If we have, we have to I think we need to see the point of view in an organization. For example, if we have organization, we need to have one president or one chief. That one will have a vision what or where the organization will go. What is the leaders' belief for? And if there are so many leaders, like some metrics, there are chief number 1, chief number 2, chief number 3, number 4. The team will get confused. Who is the leaders? Who should I want? Who should I trust? Or who should I do? Who should I give my best? Something like that.
Basically, everyone will work at the same direction. You know, like in a company, there are so many C-suite person, C-suite people. Like we have CFO, CMO, CIO, CCO, COO. They are basically the same, and they are moving toward the same goal.
Yeah, well, maybe in some company they have chief O, chief FM, but do you think that is or we have any proof that it works better than the singular chief?
I think so. There are so many companies in that kind of democratic way of leadership.
Oh, really?
Achieving better.
There are some companies. Can you mention?
Hi guys, sorry to interrupt, but I believe that we should give the opportunity for the speaker to address the issue first. Yeah, let's hear from Toastmaster Raki, the speaker.
Yes, leadership is a never-ending learning, as I know so far. Yeah, I'm still learning to become the leader, but at the end is how we can create our creativity to take a lead, to be to be influenced to our team. It's I believe all of us have our own way to do that, and from that we can create the best team in the world.
there is still time. I want to ask the Toastmaster Raki.
I guess time is up.
Okay. So I need your conclusion about what's your makes the audience what your makes the team it can believe with you.
All right. How the team can believe me? So before we create the team, we also share our dream. So what should we do and what should we achieve together, and then create a plan together to get it. I think that's all.
All right, thank you, Toastmaster Raki, and to all opposers. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause to all people behind this discussion. And thank you so much for making it through. And thank you, Toastmaster Raki, for sharing us about, yeah, leadership is not as easy as 1, 2, 3. And yeah, that concludes our first session of prepared speech session. But before we proceed to the next round, I would like to call the timer to present us about the report, whether all speakers are eligible to be voted.
Okay, so my report from timer is all speakers are eligible except Toastmaster Isyraqi, because the first speech is like 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Toastmaster Nafla. So to sum up, only Toastmaster Uyun and Toastmaster Sony are eligible to be voted because Toastmaster Raki is did not meet the requirement for the speech. Yeah, right. All right, thank you, Toastmaster Nafla and Toastmaster William. Please, shall we wait for the link of the ballot cast? Oh, there you go, in the chat box. Everyone, please use your rights as a law-abiding citizen to cast your vote. Who amongst the speaker, where the speakers, whether is it Toastmaster Uyun or Toastmaster Sony, whom you think is your most favorite speaker for today? I'll give 1 minute of silence to everyone. Just simply click the link and cast your vote. Okay, timer, would you please signal me whether 1 minute is up? Thank you. Right, I hope that everyone is able to open the link, and please, your vote is really essential and your vote does matter for, yeah, it's an artistic way, you know, how to present it. Right.
One minute is up.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nafla. And ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our first session. That is the prepared speech session. And moving on to the next round, that will be the table topics speech. Yeah. Okay, I thought that the screen is lagging a bit. And to lead this session, I would like
Sorry, Toastmaster Garda,
Yes?
maybe we have photo first.
Oh yeah, I was thinking that we can have the photo session later, but it's okay. I believe that Toastmaster Alvin is dying to witness all of your happy faces, right? And yeah, maybe before we move to the next round, we can have everyone to open your camera, because Toastmaster Alvin truly wants to capture and all of your beautiful faces in today's meeting.
Okay, let's go, guys. It is right. I'm not ready to capture your happy face. Are you happy?
Yes.
Very good. Okay, because Toastmaster Isyraqi said it start from 1 to 3. I will count to 3 for taking this mighty photo. Okay, on 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, another one. 1, 2, 3. And for the last one, make sure this is your base face. I will capture this. Everyone in the world will see you. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Garda.
Thank you, Toastmaster Alvin, and don't forget to print the largest version that you can, right? Because you are dying to know your face, everyone's faces today. Yeah, and now moving on to the next round, that is the table topic session. And to lead this session, I would like to hand this session over table topic master, that is Toastmaster Dentia Saraswati. Toastmaster Dentia, the screen is yours.
Yay! Happy morning.
Happy morning.
I think now everyone is tense because of the last session. Don't worry, that was just for the sake of a project. So we were not fighting. That was indeed a project to handle a difficult situation. Okay, so let's get back to the most awaited part of the meeting. In every meeting, I believe, a table topic session where every one of you here, regardless whether you're a member or not, can deliver a speech, 1 to 2 minute speech with the topic that I'm going to give you. Yeah, so since we have an intimate meeting now, only 25 people in the room, if you would like to deliver a table topic speech, please put your name in the chat box and I will later get your name and select randomly. Okay, so today's theme is about arts and creativity. So I have the topics in different categories: music, drawing, poetry, and cinema. And later, when you are going to select the theme, you need to select a subtopic. Yeah, for example, music, and then there will be another subtopic inside music. And you have 1 to 2 minutes, as I mentioned earlier. Please wrap up your speech when the timer shows the red signal or red background. And don't forget the word of the day, which is artistic. And I believe today we already have a volunteer, Toastmaster Wira.
Hello.
Hello, ready?
I'm ready.
Let's show all audience here how to do the table topic, or how to start the table topic. Okay, select a theme.
I'm gonna go with music.
Music, okay. Which one you want to choose? Do, re, mi, fa?
I'm gonna go with do.
Do. Okay, so this is your topic. If you fall, I will catch you, I'll be with you. Time after time. Okay, so it's up to you how you want to deliver this, but this is your topic. If you fall, I will catch you. Yeah, you can sing it, you can mention another thing. You have 1 to 2 minutes and the control is yours. That's Mas Wira.
Thank you, TTM. Not gonna lie, I haven't really heard a lot of Cyndi Lauper song. The only song that I heard from her was "Oh, girls just do wanna have fun." I only know that song. But yeah, when it comes to "If you fall, I will catch you," the topic of that, it sounds like somebody that will sacrifice, or not sacrifice, more like if you fall, I'll be there for you. If you have some trouble, I will be there for you. To me, it's, it can be anybody. It can be not only, it's not going to be a specific a lover, like it's not going to be a lover song, but to me it can be anything. It can be your best friend, it can be your family member, heck, it can be your pet. Like, for example, I remember the time I was in a very sad a situation where I wasn't really in a good mood. I wasn't really happy mood when I was in high school, and at that time I had a dog. Now he's passed away. I burned him in front of my house, and yeah, that dog was always happy. Every time I go to my parents' room to greet my mom and my dog, he's always jumping around. "Hey, whoop, whoop, whoop." It made me happy. When I see him, all I can think about, I always like to play with her, play around with him around the house, like when he's running, and like I like to just, hey doggy, catch. His name was Francois, by the way. I call him, hey Francois, catch, and he just caught the ball. It was a good time, and yeah, at that time, Francois was the one who caught me when I was in that bad moment. So yeah, if you fall, I will catch you. That's all from me. Back to you, TTM.
Wow. I bet you must be sad when your dog died.
Oh,
Yeah.
you couldn't believe. Yeah, I was very
Yeah.
sad.
But I agree with you. It doesn't have to be from a person. It could be also from your pet, your loved one, in any form. Thank you so much, Dr. Samira, for sharing that to us. It's such a heartwarming message. Second is Dr. Sahani.
Yes, that's not
Right.
Tia.
Select your topic.
I try to cinema.
Cinema. Pick a genre.
Action.
Okay. Are you ready? This
I
is your topic.
I don't know.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Oh my God.
Okay, you
do
have 1 to 2 minutes. Yeah, don't forget the words of the day. The screen is yours.
Wait a minute. I just don't know what kind of movie is Hasta la Vista Baby, but in my perception, Hasta la Vista is about say goodbye. I think it's a Spain language. It's very hard. So I think it's when I meet the new people, somehow we want to talk to them first, and we try to keep contact with them, and with communications, and after that, after we already have make a new friends, so I think we don't say goodbye with them like hasta la vista baby, but hasta la vista baby with them. So so I think we don't forget with the old friends, and if we have a new friends, and so I just remember with I think that's all from me. It's very difficult with the movie in Terminator 2. I haven't yet watched it.
No
Thank you,
problem. Thank
Toastmaster
you.
Tia.
Good job, Toastmaster Honey. Indeed, hasta la vista means goodbye and see you later. So yeah, if we bid farewell to our old friend, don't forget them in the future. Yeah. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Honey. Next, Toastmaster Alvin.
Yes. Hello.
Ready?
Ready.
Which one?
Music.
Music. All right. Re, mi, fa.
Because I'm narcissist, so I will choose me.
All right. Sing it, all right?
Hmm.
This is the topic for you. Story of my life.
Story of my life, can you see? Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. I have story today. So today I have to attend vaccination number 3. So I attend to Menara Independent in Sudirman. I'm so afraid because one of my friend become dizzy or having not good health after the vaccination. I'm afraid if something bad happened to me after the vaccine. But I encourage myself, oh, just do it, just one dose, and then it's okay. And then I go to the Menara Independent, or you can say Menara Mandiri, and then I get the dose. Just this. Oh, that's not hard. And okay, that's fine. I can do it. I can handle it. But one thing that scary me is because of the vaccine, I'm not allowed to do any sport in 1 week. Oh my God, that is my happiness. It's robbed from me. Yes, really, Toastmaster Melanie, it is really. And I believe Toastmaster Nafla will help me to sing because I feel after that it was all yellow. Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Nafla. So I'm very yellow for today for another 1 week because I am not allowed to do any sport. It was all yellow. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Dentia.
All right. That's great. Thank you for sharing your story of your day today. Get vaccinated. Third dose, right? I believe. Yeah, we can also encourage people to do the same. Okay, don't worry about the sport. You will still be able to do that in the following weeks. Thank you, Toastmaster Alvin, for sharing. Next is Toastmaster Leah.
Okay, let me choose the music one.
Music again. Sure. Only Re and Fa, yeah? Me has been taken.
Re, please.
Re. Can you say this one? Can you sing this one? Sorry.
Is it to say, but
to say. Don't forget the word of the day, artistic.
Yeah, artistic.
1 to 2 minutes, Toastmaster Leah.
Okay. So, to be honest, artistic is not comes from my family. I don't think that I always being an artistic is not running on my blood. So every time I told my friends I have on hobbies and it's always related to the crafty. But the fact is, it's not always easy to say. Why? Because even though I love, like, as I told you before, I love crafty, I love crocheting, I love macrame. But the fact is, all my craft were not comes from my idea. To be honest, I always looking from the Pinterest, from the Etsy, Mozilla, and all the kind of the website, the arts website, and I'm looking their products and I'm trying to create it, to recreate it. So I will not say I'm cheating, but I think it's hard to be artistic, right? So again, back to the words, it's not easy to say, if I'm not mistaken, right? So yeah, being what do you call it? Oh, now I lose my words. Being artistic, no, it's not easy. Yeah, I guess it's already yellow. Okay, thank you.
All right. Yes, indeed. It's not difficult, but it's okay. You have to learn somehow, right? So start with following other people.
Oh, sorry. I think I already yellow.
Yeah. Do you like to add something more or no?
Oh, okay. What else?
Or your connection is not really good at the moment.
Well, I think as long as I keep practicing, and the idea will comes up. So all I do is to keep peace and being patient about it, and the idea will comes up.
Right.
Yeah.
Great.
Am my voice not clear? Is it breaking up?
Yes, it is, but I catch the phrase you said. As long as we keep on practicing, we will definitely reach to the point where we want it.
Oh, okay,
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Lea, for sharing.
Yeah.
Thank you. Next is Toastmaster Yanda.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I choose music.
The last one from music. Okay, so music has been taken, guys. This is the last one. Okay, sing it. So life goes on from BTS. I really don't know how to sing this one because mainly it's Korean, but this is your topic. Life goes on. Toastmaster Yanda, 1 to 2 minutes. The word of the day is artistic. Over to you.
Yeah, I'm not such an artistic person because I don't even recognize the song of this BTS, something like that. Or maybe that's because I'm kind of out of date to follow the latest information about in a show business. But what I can say about life goes on is that I've been through hell and I come back alive. And in this 2022, I consider as the resurrection year of my life because I have made a promise to myself, regardless what happened in the past, I will keep on shining, I will keep on struggling, and I will keep on fighting just to make sure that I can embrace the happiness in my life. Thank you. Over to you, Table Topic Master.
Oh, wow. Great. That's also Yanda. Would you like to add some more just to make you qualify? It's not even green. Anything? What have you done recently that makes you,
Yes, I have tried many kind of strategy in my life. I mean, in my career life, I have made some strategic planning, which didn't work in the past 2 years, but I keep on reviewing my strategy and I come up with another strategy this year. And I want to make sure that this year is going to be the turning point of my life, turning point in my career. I never give up about what happened in the past. I just keep on moving, keep on fighting, because what can I say? The show must go on, and my life still goes on.
Wow.
Thank you.
Impressive. Thank you. Indeed. If you fail, don't lose hope. Like Toastmaster Yanda said, yeah, reviewing is the best thing to do, right? And then you will learn from your past failures or anything that didn't succeed in the past to make it better for your future. Thank you, Toastmaster Yanda. I only have 2 more slots. So unfortunately, I will only take soon to be Toastmaster Nita and Toastmaster Argi for this session. For Toastmaster Sony and Toastmaster Aryo, I hope we can see you next week and you will be able to participate next week. Yeah. Next is soon to be Toastmaster Nita.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are. We have three topics.
Actually, I just want to choose music, but that's okay. I'll pick cinema then.
Okay, cinema. We have three subcategories.
Fantasy then.
Fantasy.
Let's see.
So this is from Albus Dumbledore. Do not pity the dead, Harry. Pity the living, and above all, those who live without love. Yeah. So you don't have to take all the wordings here. You can take the essence of it. You can twist it into anything you want within 1 to 2 minutes. Right.
Wow. So I'm not that really big fan of Harry Potter actually, but that's okay. Just try it. Okay, happy morning, everyone. So I am just like a guest here, trying to encourage myself to talk like such a been long time to be able to talk to many people. Then yeah, back to Harry Potter. As we know now, Daniel Radcliffe now we just heard the news lately about Harry Potter unit. Wow, I'm not following about that news, but that's just boom in the news. Okay. And about the scenes, the pity that and without leaving, something like that, the scenario in the movie, there's some people there really into some scenes in Harry Potter movies or series, something like that. But the point is here, there is some living without living or anything. And then, one person here, Potterhead. Okay. I'm not gonna say much about Harry Potter, but yeah, about living or without living and into artistic. I think living itself, it's also artistic. We are living with the artistic, like we breathing with an artistic, and then we are mindful with an artistic and something like that. Yeah, maybe it's all green and yellow. Yeah, finish. Thank you, everyone.
Impressive. Thank you so much, soon to be Toastmaster Nita. Yeah, indeed.
I'm not Toastmaster. I'm just
soon to be. We can indeed take the artistic aspect in our life, just like you said. Thank you so much for sharing. The last one, Toastmaster Argi.
Yes, thank you.
Are you ready for your
Yes,
topic?
I'm ready.
Can I select for you? No. You
Choose.
select for yourself. Which one?
Cinema.
Cinema. Only drama and romance.
Okay. I think romance.
Romance. So this is from Patch Adams. Said, I love you without knowing how, why, or even from where. I love you without knowing how, why, or even from where. You can take the essence of it. You don't need to mention the whole quotes, but if you want, it's up to you. 1 to 2 minutes. Don't forget the word of the day, artistic. Toastmaster, Argi.
Okay. Speaking about love, it's really, love is so essential for our life. Love is the energy for us to, like lit up our days, being lively and smile all day with love. Yeah, but sometimes love is tricky, like the theme love. We don't know how we could love someone. It's just if we love someone, it doesn't matter how the person is. I mean that there's no exact reasons why we love them. We just love. We don't see their background. We don't see what they have or what they bring. We just love. I don't know. It's just maybe, yeah. No, just no reasons. And my friends always say that if I love with someone and I don't really matter the person background or something, my friend said that, are you crazy? So just look at the person. Are they good or not? So yeah, I think love is artistic. It's just a beautiful things, and I just need to feel love. And yeah, that's all. Love, crazy.
Ooh. So which one decide? Love is crazy or love is artistic?
Crazy.
Crazily
Yeah.
artistic. Okay.
Crazy.
That's great. Thank you. Indeed, if you love someone, it doesn't matter how or when or why. Yeah, it just happened. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Argi, for spreading the love in this meeting tonight. Okay, so the time is up for the table topics. Thank you so much, the 7 participants, for joining in. Yeah, I think all of them are eligible. Is that right, Toastmaster Nafla?
Yes.
Yay! So we can vote for 7 people. Yeah, I will give the control back to Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Garda, and thank you everyone for participating. See you next time.
Thank you, our table topics master. And again, congratulations to all speakers. You are eligible to be voted as the most favorite table topic speaker. So let's, shall we wait for the ballot, the link from the ballot counter? Oh, there it is. Please everyone cast your vote for the most favorite speaker in the table topics session earlier. Which amongst the speakers do you think is the most artistic person delivering their topics? You know, yeah, just like what our the last speaker said, Toastmaster Argi mentioned about crazily. Okay, I must hold my giggles for now. Crazily love because okay, hold your crutch, Garda. Yeah, while we're waiting for everyone to cast your vote, it's time to kill 1 minute of silence, right? And yeah, brace yourself. Okay. Oh, and Toastmaster Nafla is wearing that. Is that also a symbol for love? Like, you know, having I don't know what it's called in what is it, in the art play where the director wearing that. But yeah, it reminds me of something that is related to love as well.
This is a hat for it's like Pablo Picasso vibes, right? Like something painting.
Yeah, that's also applicable, and maybe it's because of the color. Yeah, because of the color, it's red. Red also symbolizes, you know, love, right? Or it's just my own version of love. Okay, well, I hope that everyone has casted your vote, and shall we proceed to the next session? Thank you everyone for your participation in. Oh, thank you, Toastmaster Dentia. But I already have your love. I mean, everyone's love, right? I know that your first love is to your husband. Don't worry. Okay. Yeah, thank you everyone for your participation. And now shall we proceed to the next round? That is our last session for today, which is evaluation session. And in this session, the general evaluator will lead all of the evaluation team, and I will call upon the screen Toastmaster Indah. Where are you? Ah, there you are. Toastmaster Indah, the screen is yours.
Hi, hello. I believe you all still happy now. Happy morning.
Yes, happy morning.
Good morning.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Gada. I will conduct this session of evaluation. First of all, of course, I will take our first evaluator, Toastmaster Melanie. Toastmaster Melanie, are you ready for giving your evaluation for our first speaker?
Yes, I am, but I think Toastmaster Arya would like to go first.
All right, okay. Toastmaster Aryo will give the evaluation for our third speaker.
Yes, that's right.
Yes,
Toastmaster
yes,
Aryo.
yes.
All right,
Here I am.
screen is yours.
Okay, hold on. Do we need to create the believers to make our leading process easier? I think that's more or less what the speech of Toastmaster Isyraqi all about. My fellow Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen, today Toastmaster Isyraqi has explained his thoughts about leading, which is not as simple as 1, 2, 3. However, throughout the speech, I've observed and note down some points that I think will be better for us to learn and we apply in the further process of ourselves. Since the name of my wife is Tika, so I will make the evaluation with abbreviations words Tika, T-I-K-A. And you know what? Now she's laughing. The first one is T, treating opponents with smiles. That's what I like about Toastmaster Iraqi's speech. Even though there are some different opinions regarding to his speech, his idea, but he always smiles and absorbs all the energy and explain it or turn it back with smiles. It means turning negativity into positivity, which is very good. Imagine if you are having a difficult audiences and you don't know what to do, the least thing that you can do is just smile and keep things positive. However, there are always things to learn and evaluate from the speech of Toastmaster Iraqi, which leads us to the second word, which is I, instruction-wise. Unfortunately, Toastmaster Iraqi, from my observation, I think Toastmaster Iraqi require more time to read on the project descriptions and objectives of the speech. Because as far as I'm understood from the evaluation sheet, Toastmaster Iraqi was supposed to deliver a plan, not just a story about leadership. And this is very essential to share the plan, and later on, people will share the disruptions to the plan. And not only it's specific to this project, however, in the future, reading a project descriptions and objectives are really important for us to really understand what it is all about and what are the learning takeaways that we can take. And then goes to the third point, which is start with K, keeping control of the discussions. Nevertheless, the tone or the content of the speech, handling the audience responses is also one thing that I have to observe from Toastmaster Iraqi. And that's where Toastmaster Iraqi needs to improve in the future. No matter how far is the differentiations and opinion, Toastmaster Iraqi need to take control of the flow in the discussions, take the main points and elaborate it to a conclusions so they can make a good solid plan. Lastly, A, artistic words at the beginning. By asking ourselves, by challenging ourselves with a statement that says we need to have a believers to start things, it makes us to follow the speech of Toastmaster Iraqi. So all in all, first is treating opponents with smiles, instruction-wise to follow the instruction, keep control of the discussion, and artistic words at the beginning. I think that's all. Back to you, general evaluators.
All right, thank you, Toastmaster Aryo. And I like the way that you deliver your evaluation. Also, you make some kind of abbreviation with your wife's name. All right, then let's go to our second evaluator, Toastmaster Agus. Are you ready to give your
Sorry,
evaluation?
Toastmaster Indah, Toastmaster Melanie first.
All right, okay. Toastmaster Melanie, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Right. Oh, I like your background.
Yes, it's orangey. I'm sorry.
Sure, please.
Okay. You can be happy even without being positive 24/7. Listening to Toastmaster Uyun's speech put a smile to my face, and I believe to everyone's faces too. Her topic is very familiar to us, and I actually asked at the beginning, is there something new about this? Toxic positivity. Thank you, Toastmaster Uyun, for reminding us that indeed we can be happy even though we are not that too positive all the time. And in difficult times like this during the pandemic, it's really challenging to be positive. You reminded us through your speech that we should not be obsessed with happiness, rather be more practical and sensitive also to our own feelings. Happy morning, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. I would like to share with you two things that I love about Toastmaster Uyun's speech tonight. First, construction of her speech. It is clear, concise, and indeed well-researched. From the definition of toxic positivity to what the psychologist say about toxic positivity, and even to her own experience. I love how she laid down her thoughts and made sure that she used layman's terms. It's not really the psychologist terms, you know. And the second one is the presentation. She is a human presentation. If you weren't here earlier, I will show you how she looks like earlier. So this one, sorry, Toastmaster Uyun, I really love your facial expression. And as a person who is not really good at actually just listening to the audio or to the speaker, I really love to look at someone's facial expression or to the speaker's facial expression, how she delivers it and how her eyes, her face align to her speech. For her persona, expressions, and gestures are enough tools to present her topic. In her speech delivery, she feels very comfortable in presenting her props, the slides. Well, not the slides actually, it's PDF, right? As if she is really used to it. I actually would love to learn how to share screen without lost time and without feeling nervous and having long pauses. And you nailed it. And to elevate your speech on the next level, I would like maybe since this is research and presentation, I would like to see the slides of the references. Because for me, I'm not really good at memorizing with the speaker's references. According to this book, I cannot write it immediately. So since I'm a visual person, so I need to see and read it. But nonetheless, I really love your speech. I really love how you delivered your research. And ladies and gentlemen, Toastmaster Uyun caught our attention with her timely topic. She showed us how to deliver a speech with much comfortability and through her gestures and facial expressions. And I would like to hear more of you, Toastmaster Uyun, for your next speech. Back to our GE.
Yay. I just have to make sure that my facial expression is good here. Okay, we have our Toastmaster Agus ready for the second speaker evaluation.
All right, thank you very much, Toastmaster Indah. So, dear Toastmasters and guests, I agree with the Dalai Lama that happiness is not something ready-made, it comes from your actions. I believe that your actions during your presentation today made me happy as it succeeded to keep me both entertained and informed with your slides. I think you have done an excellent job in providing visual aid to support your speech, such as the ranking of the happiest countries, happiest provinces, and the happiness index chart based on education level. And it also helps the audience members understand what you are trying to convey as much as it helps engage the interest of me as an audience member and your evaluator throughout your performance. So all I can say that is your speech is well researched. You have no problem accomplishing this research assignment of the project. However, I would like to address the presenting part of this project. Because as an audience member, I feel overwhelmed by the abundance of information that you are giving me in one slide, particularly in the happiest countries and the happiest provinces part, that it took most of your speaking time until it's red, if I was mistaken. Oh no, it's yellow or green. So I think you have already proven your point that the happiest are not the richest. You have to choose between presenting the happiest countries or the happiest provinces. You have to cut one of those because it was redundant. It took too much time. And you could replace it with more personal stories or the answer to the question that you give as your speech title, which is, am I happy? Maybe you can relate it more with your title, about the research with your title. So at this opportunity, I would like also to share my perspective on the way you approach this assignment. I perceive that this as an informational speech, but what makes a speech unique, what makes a speech differ from one to another is the personal story. So this is what I believe: speak from the heart and make it personal. So this is more of a challenge for you to put your personal story in the future, in your future speech, and how your personal life relates to the topic or research that you are presenting. So because I and probably the rest of the audience are dying to listen to more of your story rather than statistic that you could find on the internet or other resources. So give it a balance between the research and your personal stories. So, having said that, I think I'd like to congratulate you for completing the last project. And I can finally say welcome to a whole new level of a challenge. It is not just happiness that is not ready-made. Progress is also not ready-made. It comes from your action. So good luck on making progress. I'm looking forward to your stories. Thank you. Back to GE.
Thank you, Toastmaster Agus.
Thank you, Toastmaster Agus, for your evaluation. Now let's hear our timer reports. Timer Toastmaster Nafla.
Okay, so all speakers are eligible except Toastmaster Uyun. Thank you.
All right, then we have to choose either Toastmaster Melanie or Toastmaster Agus to be voted as the favorite evaluator tonight. Let's check with our ballot counter. Are you ready with the link? Yes, we have the link there. Right. So everyone, please use your sweet time to choose our favorite evaluator. All right. So how is it, our Toastmaster William? All the voted, both of the participants already voted?
Yes, the both of participants are already voted.
All right, thank you, Toastmaster Nafla. Now, I believe let's hear the next session will be the evaluation of our language usage by our grammarian Toastmaster Titin from Empire Toastmaster Club.
Thank you, GE Toastmaster Indah. Happy morning, fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests. It's a pleasure listening to your speeches, and now I would like to point out some of the words and sentences that we can improve. I would like to share the screen. So these are some suggestions that I made to your sentences. The first one, I heard someone said, I would like to share you and then plus a noun. My suggestion will be, I would like to share with you So we add the word with after the word share, share with you, and then a noun following the person, that is you. And second one, on, be, and then an ordinal number position, for example, third, fourth, or 27, 82nd position. So my suggestion will be to change the word on with the word in the, let's say, in the 82nd position. So we use in instead of on for the ordinal number. The third one, in a personally touch. My suggestion will be with a personal touch. Personal is an adjective, while personally with ly is an adverb, while this one touch is a noun. Personal touch. Touch here is not a verb, it is a noun, so we do not use adverb personally, but we just use adjective personal with a personal touch. Next one, a leader is create a leader too. My suggestion will be a leader creates another leader. Because create is a verb, so we do not put the linking verb is mr with another verb without adding in to make it simple, a present continuous tense. So is a linking verb, while create is also a verb. For this case, in this case, we will use the simple present tense. A leader creates another leader. The next one will be I am agree with, and then a person. My suggestion will be I agree, not I am agree. I agree with her, with him. Agree, again, it is a verb, so no need to use am. I agree with him. I agree with you. Next, it depends with. Depends, it is followed by the preposition on. It depends on, and it follows a noun. Next sentence, if a leader already gives his delegates, my suggestion will be once a leader has delegated his or her work or his or her task. So here we have has and plus verb 3, delegate plus be delegated. The next one, what's make your team can believe you? My suggestion will be how can you make your team believe in you? For the next sentence that we are going to discuss, when I meet a new people, my suggestion is when I meet a new person, because person is singular and people is plural. Here, so it means one only. We can use person instead of people. Next, after we already have made a new friend, my suggestion will be after we have already made a new friend. We use the word have here, so it will be followed by verb 3, make, made, made. Next, that's not hurt. My suggestion will be that doesn't hurt. The next one, all my class was not come from my idea. My suggestion is not all my clothes are my own idea. So here we use the word all, both, and all. If I may explain a bit, it is a plural, so we do not use was. While for each and every, they are singular, so we can treat it as a singular. As singular, we can use is or was. For this one, then my suggestion will be not all my clothes, which is plural already, are my own idea. And the last one for the grammatical suggestion will be we are breathing with an artistic. And my suggestion will be we are breathing artistically, because there is a verb breathe, breathing, and it will be followed by an adverb artistically. That is the ly that makes it an adverb. The adjective artistic becomes adverb plus ly, artistically. And I do find wonderful quotes and thoughts that I would like to share with you. First is from Toastmaster Uyun. You will not be happy by pursuing happiness. Another one from Toastmaster Uyun. Obsession over happiness will be counterproductive. From Toastmaster Sony, there is no significant relationship between happiness and income. Quoted from Richard Easterlin. Another one from Toastmaster Sony, the main control in life is you, and you. Last one from Toastmaster Sony, happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. Quoted from Dalai Lama. From Toastmaster Yanda, embrace your own happiness. From Toastmaster Dentia, if you fail, don't lose hope. Learn from your past failures. From Toastmaster RG, love is the energy to brighten up our day. From Toastmaster Melanie, you can be happy even though you are not positive or optimistic 24 hours a day. From Toastmaster Agus, speak from your heart and make it personal. Another one from Toastmaster Agus, progress is not ready-made. It comes from your own action. So that's all coming from me. That's the grammarian report for today. Thank you, and back to you, GE Toastmaster Indah.
Wow, thank you very much, Toastmaster Titin. Let's give a round of applause for Toastmaster Titin. That's just very brief. So now I'd like to invite our accountant. Let's hear from her. What did she record during this session? Toastmaster Dwi, ready with the report?
Yes. Thank you, Toastmaster Indah. I will share my screen. Okay, is it visible?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So from this report, I will just sum up some, look at the result here. I think some people really like to do self-correction. Perhaps they just found the right word during delivering their speech. And yeah, sometimes some of the participants also use some other filler words such as yeah, so yeah, I guess. And what's interesting from those participants is that when they try to recall the next words, some of them don't really engage with the audience. They don't stay the side to put on the attention to the camera. They tend to roll their eyes. So it's quite a really nice finding. And oh yeah, for Toastmaster Sony, I think I have a suggestion. Since you mentioned very, very important, maybe you can just use some of the synonyms like critical or essential for very, very important. I know it's beyond important, so yeah, you can just use some other words. And what else? I like some participants that put the pause in a really just right manner when try to list down and put it before or after the conjunction. So then the audience will wait what will come next. That's cool. Yeah, I want to congratulate to Toastmaster Yanda, Toastmaster Melanie, and Toastmaster Rio because they don't mention any filler words. But unfortunately, only two, it's Gas, Nita, and Toastmaster Argi who mentioned our word of the day, artistic. That's all from me. Over to you, Toastmaster Indah.
Yay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Dwi. Now I come to the part where I would be requested to give an overall evaluation, or just, it's not an evaluation at all. I think it's just like a point of view of mine. First of all, of course, which I always noted down. This is not my first time joining this club meeting, and I really always enjoying this meeting. Thank you for having me. And one of the best thing this club is having is punctuality. The meeting starts at sharp 7 p.m. and it's really good because we all have this uh, timing, and then everyone is also so excited. So I'm really great being here. And for the team or the Rangers that we call so called by our president club saying, the team was also very much equipped and ready for the meeting. They have delivered their jobs very well. So I'd like to congratulate to everyone here for being so excited and participating. So back to you to Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Garda.
Okay, I forgot to unmute myself. Thank you, Madam GE and all evaluation rangers for your hard work and great report in delivering those meticulous and scrupulous report of today's meeting. Thank you so much. And yeah, let's hear it. Let's give a round of applause to all evaluation team, ladies and gentlemen. And before we wrap up the session, I would like to hear from our ballot counter to present us the Hall of Fame regarding the most favorite speaker for all sessions for today. Toastmaster William, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Yeah, the screen is yours.
Am my screen visible?
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you for the speakers and voters. Let me present tonight's Hall of Fame. For most favorite prepared speakers comes to TM Uyun. Congratulations, TM Uyun.
Congratulations.
And for the most favorite table topic speaker comes to TMRG. Congratulations, TMRG. And the most favorite evaluator come to TM Melanie. Congratulations, TM Melanie. That's all from my side. Back to you, Mr. President.
All right, thank you, Toastmaster William, for serving us as the ballot counter for today. And congratulations to all my most favorite speakers. Apology, I was holding some other things. Thank you for all of your participation, excitement, and attendance. I would like to hear one more time. Please unmute yourself, and happy morning.
Happy
morning.
Happy.
Thank you so much for sticking to the end of this meeting. And yeah, once again, thank you to our visiting members. Thank you for your assistance and help, Toastmaster Indah and Toastmaster Titin. Thank you so much for your great report, a very scrupulous that all of us can learn. And thank you for Toastmaster Dwi for presenting with the result and the adjustment, also the recommendations for us how to be better. And thank you for Toastmaster Nafla and Toastmaster William to remind us about our rights and obligation in today's meeting. And before I adjourn this meeting, I would like to present something. Okay. So yeah, should there be any inquiries, feel free to contact our Vice President for Membership, Toastmaster Melanie. We have Nita right in the meeting, and also Echo also in the meeting, our guest and to be Toastmasters. Should you have any questions, feel free to contact her. But before that, before I adjourn this meeting, I would like to call upon the screen Toastmaster Melanie to present something.
Morning, everyone, and thank you, Toastmaster Garda. So, yes, that's it. Tomorrow we will be having our club speech contest. Yay! Are you excited to witness how our members have grown in our family?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So there are 9, hopefully 9 contestants for tomorrow. I would like to name them. Wait, where's the list? I already saw the list earlier. I'm excited, but yeah. Anyway, so we have Toastmaster Alfie, Toastmaster Andika, Toastmaster Garda, Toastmaster Hani, Toastmaster Raki, Toastmaster Agong, Toastmaster Yusuf, Toastmaster Mira, and Toastmaster Dentia competing for different contests tomorrow. We have the International Speech Contest. It's like the prepared speech that we have, the table topic speech contest, and at the same time, the evaluation speech contest. And you will also be seeing some of the members of the Toastmasters who will be taking some roles also, like what we have in our regular meeting. So I hope to see you there at 1 o'clock to 4 p.m. But can I ask you to have 30 seconds of silence to pray for internet connection and calm heart for everyone so that they, sorry, I'm not the contestant, but I feel like, we need a lot of prayers for tomorrow, right? Today until tomorrow, before the D-Day. So let's pray that we will be blessed with good internet connection and with good situation tomorrow. Amen. Thank you, everyone, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Back to you, Toastmaster Garda.
Thank you, Madam Contest Chair. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, Toastmaster Melanie is our contest chair for tomorrow's club contest of SCBD Toastmasters. I feel bad when Toastmaster Melanie asked everyone to send some prayers for our internet connection, and I was a bit giggled. But I hope that it doesn't give a bad karma for the internet connection, finger crossed. And yeah, all the best to all contestants tomorrow. And for our visiting members and guests, feel free to, you may also visit our Instagram at SCBD Toastmasters. You may register to the link provided in our poster in one of the posts to receive the Zoom link for tomorrow's meeting. And yeah, it will be at 1 p.m. And I believe that all visiting and all participants can join at around 12:45 or 12:50. So be sure to join the room before the contestant has delivered or has commenced their speech. Otherwise, you have to take turns until the operator will allow you to join the room. Yep, that it is. Feel free to click the link in the chat box to register yourself for tomorrow's contest. Thank you, Toastmaster Melanie, and all the best to all officers as well. And yeah, I think that is all for me. And as always, SCBD Toastmasters regularly opens this room until late hour for those of you who want to just network and mingle to one another so that they can talk about many things. And once again, thank you so much for all participants, all attendees. Congratulations to all individual speakers and evaluators. Such a great speech, great message for all of us to learn, and to all evaluation team. Thank you so much for your service and great report as well in your evaluation feedback. And yeah, I hope to see you again tomorrow afternoon at 1 p.m. And with the power vested in me, I hereby adjourn this meeting. That is all, and happy weekend, everyone.
Happy weekend.
Happy weekend. Happy weekend.
Yes.